So anyway, like I said, he comes in a few times, and then I'm still just boggled. Like, I'm like, why won't he even just say hi? You know what I mean? Like, casually, you know what I mean? Like, what the heck? You know, what does he have against me? So, then I'm sitting on that couch that's facing towards the wall with all those pieces of paper and pictures, you know? And then, while I'm thinking, I'm, like, staring at the wall. And I'm starting to pick up the images on the wall. And I'm like starting to recognize the actual pictures. Excuse me. Not the pictures as in I've seen the pictures before, but the person and people in the pictures, which it started to develop as there being like a theme of a few pictures, you know, of one person on this wall. I don't know, it had like this weird like frat house feeling, cause I did not see any other like women or anything like that, you know what I mean, or and so I don't remember, for some reason I feel like I remember I did try to get his attention, like actually go up to him and like tap him. Because I remember going back to the couch and then sitting down again and looking at this wall again. And then, but at the same time, this guy, the first guy, I want to describe him so bad. Okay, the first guy, he was still trying to get my attention. He was still talking to me, but I was still being cool with him and being, you know, whatever and stuff like that. I could tell, like, I felt like I was, like, you know, laying him down easy and stuff like that, but like we wasn't really taking it easy. Well, I don't know if he had like an anger, just had like this residual like aggression issue, you know, where he was just like, she's not listening to me, she's not like not attracted to me like the way I want her to be and everything like that. But he can't hide his feelings, let's just say that. To me, I'm like so calm and relaxed with other people to the point where like if someone is not good at hiding their feelings, it's like loud to me. Like it may not be like people could pass by them and just be like, oh yeah, you know, he's whatever. But to me, it looks like, whoa, are you okay? You know, because like I'm empathetic, you know what I mean? I could feel other people's feelings, basically. Yeah, but I felt so bad, you know what I mean? But not like, oh, poor baby type thing. But like I was just like, I hear you, guy, but like it's not happening, you know? Like I don't feel the same thing that you feel. I don't feel the spark, you know? So I went to go sit down on the couch again and look at these pictures, and I noticed I kept on looking around, and this is where like the lucidity, I guess, started to happen in my dream, because this is the first time this has ever happened, where I could see every single picture and piece of paper in detail, and then it turns out all of these pictures and all of these pieces of paper were of that guy that keeps on ignoring me. And I'm like, what? In my dream, I'm like, I knew at this point it was a dream, and I was still looking at the pictures, and at the same time, I'm like, whoa, I'm like in awe. I'm like, the detail in these pictures, and they're exactly him, but then now, why are all of these pictures him in this wall of this house that is definitely not his, but that he might be sharing, but maybe he might not even be sharing at all? And what is this place, even though it looks like a house, if his pictures are all on this wall? I was like, so many questions came to my head, you know. I was just like, but mostly baffled and confused and like, oh my gosh, like gasp that all these pictures are so detailed and of him on this wall. Okay, anyway, it's hard to, like, I don't know if I'm actually explaining it right, but you just had to be there. You know, I feel like that's how it is in most of my dreams. But like, it was amazing. It was intense. It was amazing. But so okay, and then right after that happens, all of a sudden he comes into the doors again, and this is the doors he keeps on coming back and forth in from, is from the front doors, and I don't know if he calls me. I know that I heard his voice at some point. But I turn around when he comes into the door because I don't know if I hear him or something like that. And then all of a sudden he starts talking to me and he starts acknowledging me and looking me in my eye and everything like that. And then I started to develop the story of like, he was ignoring me because like he thought that like I was trying to be with him, or he was ignoring me because there was some, okay, so maybe that's what the undertone was, this tension, but like it wasn't vocalized, you know, but more like it was unspoken, but you could feel it, like you could cut the air with a knife, you know, that there was something going on, obviously, because he was just like not talking to me, but he could have, because he could have been friendly. But anyway, so, you know, at this point, it's like he just starts talking to me, and I'm like, okay, you know, and I'm like, so you're not mad at me? But like I was totally clueless, you know, so I had a little bit of an idea in the back of my head, but like mostly clueless. And then all of a sudden it turns into this thing of, he's like, okay, you know, I'll be with you. Like, I want to be with you. And I'm like, what? I'm like, but how is this even up for discussion? Like, where did this is coming out of the blue? And what, like, okay, so like, what did I miss? Like, why am I the last one to know at this point? You know what I mean? Well, not really, because he was talking in groups and stuff like that. But I thought that like that was just like business again, or just like school, college stuff. I don't know. Maybe it was a mix. Maybe he was like trying to discuss, you know, like should I not say anything to her or whatever. I don't know. So let's just put it like that. So, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, I didn't even know that this was a thing, so what, you know? And then he comes over to the couch and he sits down, and then like he sits me on his lap. Like, I don't know if I sit on his lap or he sits me on his lap. I don't imagine that I would just go ahead and sit on his lap, so he probably put me on his lap. But then he's just like, okay, now we're together, you know, I could be with you. And he's just like, you know, like I broke up with my ex. And I'm like, what? And I'm just sitting there looking at him, and I'm just like in awe again, because I'm just like, what is happening? I didn't even know what was going on. So, and then now I didn't know what was going on, so I was processing that, and then now I'm processing what he's saying to me and like how I feel about it, and like the fact that he feels this way and that he decides that he wants this to happen. I'm just like, wait, am I just gonna let him just do this and make the decision and just like tell me what to do, basically, you know? And I'm just like, there were no words. Like, I'm just like totally speechless, and I'm just sitting there on his lap, just like staring at him, just like, what? Like, okay, you know, like, and then I basically wake up, you know, but yeah, that was interesting, to say the least. Because, okay, let me just say this. So I haven't thought about that person. So that person just came out of nowhere in my dream. You know what I mean? Like, I was actually just like not, it's complicated. So Yeah, let's just put it like that. And I'm just like, why? Like, it's like he came into my dream, like, boom, you know what I mean? Like, where I didn't even know he was a part of the dream until he was a part of the dream. I don't know. It, like I said, the way that it affects me is like different, you know, like, I don't, let me know if you feel me, like, if you understand, like, if you've had a dream like that, if you've, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that was a dream, and I'm not going to make this any longer. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might not even post it at all because it's kind of personal. Yeah, so anyway. Okay, bye. Jeez.